Hey folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and today we got a lot of things to do. We're going to do a giveaway at some point, so be prepared for that. And we're also, let's just talk about what we're going to use. First of all, we're going to use the excellent Stirling Sharp Dressed Man, which smells, the scent is that Creed Green Irish Tweed, I want to say, scent. It's terrific. I like it. You probably like it too. It's excellent. We're going to use the Rex Supply Company Envoy, which is a terrific razor. I posted a video this morning, my favorite gear as of right now, and this is on the list. It's so good. It's just terrific, and it's one of those things where I hats off to Matt at Razor Emporium. It's just terrific. I'm going to use the old Envy Shave 8-ball custom from Envy Shave, terrific razor. And let's go ahead and wet the face and get started with our shave. We'll go ahead and go to our pre-shave here, which has been working out well, so no reason to stop it. Plus there's a big cube of lime soap here, so we might as well use it. Let's dab that in a little bit more water. One of the things I notice is this really absorbs water. It quickly absorbs it, and then you've got no water on the cube. So I'll put a little extra moisture there before we do our actual lather with our Stirling Executive Man. A couple of sort of housekeeping announcements to make while we're lathering up. So I'm asking you, the viewers, to do more. In terms of the support, I'm asking for the like, subscribe, the Patreon, so on and so forth. And so therefore, I'm also trying to do more on my end, both in the way of producing content and my interaction with you folks. These channels wouldn't really exist without the users. And so traditionally, I've tried to limit my interaction to like Twitter and email. Because if someone emails you, they generally really want a response. And I've never really paid much attention to the comments because they get wild and trolly and so on. But recently I have been reading and responding to some of the comments, again, because I'm asking you to do more. So I'm doing more myself. So I want to just establish some ground rules around the comments. If you've got constructive criticism, I'm willing to hear it, and I thank you for it. But if you're coming to troll, and specifically if you're there to make any sort of comments that are out of line, or you're targeting groups for any reason, that's not going to fly. This is going to be deleted and it'll be removed. So please make sure your comments are decent and you're not attacking people, groups, so on and so forth. Or, using slurs or any sort of inappropriate language. And I'm no prude. I mean, I can be poked fun at, so on and so forth. But if you're attacking people and it's very personal and you're not really contributing, you're just becoming a nuisance, then those posts are going to be deleted. And wow, really nice and smooth. So just know that. And if I need to obtain, or if I need help of moderators for my channel, I'll get some. But typically it's not an issue, but you will have people that come through and just do ridiculous things. So don't waste everybody's time with that, please. If you don't like a piece of gear, it's fine to say so. If you don't like the way I'm doing something, it's perfectly fine to say so and make criticism. But just don't take it to personal levels and say inappropriate things and make it absurd and ridiculous, because that's not going to fly. The other thing that I would say about YouTube comments is the YouTube spam filter can be fairly aggressive. I was looking in spam and I noticed from Christmas, or around Christmas Eve, every comment where someone wished me a Merry Christmas was in spam. Every single one. And then there were some legitimate comments in there that were in there for no obvious reason. So just be aware that sometimes you get hung up in the YouTube spam dragnet, and it's not because I've deleted it. It's because it just never makes it on the channel. And I don't regularly check that spam. In fact, I've only recently started looking at the comments. So just be aware. If you really need to reach me and I haven't answered your comment on YouTube, just email me at cdb. I'll put it right here. cdb@imcdb.com, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Keeping in mind that sometimes the email providers chuck things to spam also. So I'll try my best to answer your questions and so on in the comments as time permits. But keep in mind, I don't have endless time. But I'm certainly doing my best. And the goal is to produce more content on a variety of things. And so hopefully that'll be beneficial. And with your support, of course, I can do so. So I appreciate it. And again, I'm beginning to look at those comments and respond. So thank you. For those of you who have been around, especially for years, and have, been supporters of the channel, I really, really appreciate it. And thanks to all the new folks who are coming in, subscribing. Appreciate that too. Very, very grateful. And we hope to do a lot of good content, at least the type of content that I produce. My content is really not rehearsed. It's off the cuff. It's just the way I like to do it. It's different from a lot of polished people. And that's just the way it is. It's just the type of content that I like to create, sort of organic. That's sort of my niche. And so if you like that, then welcome. We appreciate you. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the razor here, which is the Rex Envoy. If you've seen my videos on this razor, you already know I think it's a really nice razor. It's got some really good heft to it. I really like the fact also that it's individually numbered and it has that lifetime guarantee. Terrific build on the razor. It's, to me, sort of that medium aggression, but nice and smooth. Really feels good. It's probably one of the top things about this, apart from it looking very handsome, is that it just feels good in the hand, And I've talked a great deal about the knurling, which is the best I've ever seen. Overall, just a terrific razor, in my opinion, and one that Matt at Razor Report obviously got right. Whatever he was shooting for, it certainly hits the spot for me. So I like it, and this was a gift from the inspector. So thank you very kindly, Inspector. The inspector's been doing live videos on Facebook, by the way. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the giveaway for this week. We're going to give away, and a viewer sent this, and I use it. And of course, this is just not my thing, but I really appreciate the gentleman who sent this. We're going to give away the One Blade Core razor, which comes with this aluminum stand and synthetic brush, as you see here, and also have probably 25 or 30 blades for it in here. So that is up for giveaway this week. The way to enter that, again, below, post in the comments below where you're from and sort of how you found the channel. So either you knew of me from a shaving group, or you're just Googling and stumbled upon the channel. I'm interested to know how you found the channel. Not only that, but I'm interested to know what type of content you want to see on the channel, because that's important to me too. Now, honestly, I'm going to do the type of content I like to do, no matter what. But I am genuinely interested in what type of stuff you all like to see. So are you interested in other things that I'm interested in, like knives, tools, EDC gear, whiskey? I like whiskey. Things like that. If you are, let me know. And again, where you're from, because I just like to see where everyone is coming from. And it makes for a pretty easy comment too, so you don't have to be super long-winded if you don't want to be, just to be entered in the giveaway. We'll draw for this next Saturday or Sunday. I don't know what the date's going to be. January 20-something, let's say. And then we'll have another giveaway, and we're going to try to have a giveaway each week, as long as I can. And again, this is made possible by viewers and supporters, so thank you. Again, hope everyone has had a good weekend. I had a rough work week last week, so the weekend has been peaceful and calm, and I'm very appreciative. And I hope your weekend has been peaceful, calm, and productive. If your goal was to do things, the only thing I've done is make some videos and consume some content. One of those things I want to mention is related to YouTube. I noticed yesterday, it just occurred to me that I hadn't seen videos from So Sharp David Gonzalez, and Jam and James for a long time. And also Steve the Daily Shaver, who I've had a lot of good comments and suggestions from, Steve. Anyway, and I went and looked, and I wasn't subscribed to their channels, and I'm like, that's odd. I'm positive that I have been subscribed to their channels. I mean, I know I have. So I'm not sure why they dropped off, because I didn't unsub from them. So please check the sub button and make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Sometimes people fall off for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but just double check and make sure, the videos will be there for you. I really appreciate it. All right. Well, what can I say about this shave other than it's been a really nice one? Stirling Sharp Dressed Man. Look, these are people, Stirling, that I think you can trust and that I do recommend as a vendor. Trustworthy, high integrity, in my opinion. Good people, good products. They don't hold you over the barrel for shipping, and they don't charge exorbitant prices for their products. So it's easy for me to recommend Stirling. By the way, after I rinse, we're going to use their aftershave as well. Rex Envoy, terrific razor. I love it. All that I need to say about that. And of course, my trusty Envoy Shave 8-ball, one of my favorite brushes. And before we put on the aftershave, we'll go with some Thayer's Magic, because it's made by witches. Many of you have asked why you don't see that anymore, and it's because, I just tried to cut down the time on the videos. I still ended up at 13 or 14 minutes, but I'm just trying to keep them as short as I can, because people don't have all day. And I'm making a lot of videos, so hopefully you find time to watch and support as you will. The Patreon is there if you want to become a patron. Thank you, big thank you to all the patrons. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Steve the Daily Shaver, for the suggestions. I really appreciate that too. Steve is from Australia. Go check out his channel. Thanks again, everyone. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB. You are not. God bless.